Hello my friends, Boomy here again, and we have another video for you. This one's a little different today. This one, Boomy's going to get a bit ranty. As many of you are aware, especially those within the SWTOR community, to which I am proudly a part of, the Star Wars Old Republic community, we just had a major life event. Our servers, 17 of them, merged into 5 giant servers. That's correct. That's what happened. And, of course, shit happened. It did. Hello. Duh. BioWare said that they would at least take 12 hours. At least. Which, when you read that, when you have the at least in there, that means, at a minimum, it should take 12 hours. But that opens it up for room for error because, as we all know, well, I'm sorry, let me caveat that, as most of us with common sense who actually pay attention know, it's gonna be much longer than 12. I would have been shocked if it were less than 12 hours. It took far more than 12 hours, far more than 14 hours. I think it took about 16 hours. And then there were some issues after that where some servers had to be taken down. So for some people, it took about 24 hours for them to get back on and play SWTOR. But of course, the rage began. That's right, people who are impatient little children decided to bitch and scream on the forums and on Twitter, and I'm sure on other social media sites, that they weren't able to play. Well, they're not able to play a video game. Nah, shut the fuck up. That's what I have to say on that one. There's a big problem, not only in society, but it bleeds over into our gaming world, and that is instant gratification. We have a lot of blessings with technology today. We have blessings with fast food, although my waist size says that's not a blessing, although it's getting smaller, so blessing? In our society today, we are instantly gratified. We get all the things now. Microtransactions, things in game, patch days going a lot early. Back in olden times, my World of Warcraft friends, for which I am part of a community there, we're used to long delays. And anyone who's part of the MMO world should by now realize that shit's gonna break and it might take a little bit to play. Now, a development company, rather a good one, rather have shit take longer, but it not be as broken and it be working when they hit it to go live. A bad development company would let things go live and all the shit be broken. Now, BioWare, justifiably, BioWare has done that. They put crap in without real proper testing, and that is a big pet peeve of mine with BioWare, that they don't test things properly with allowing a chunk of the community to. I can say I'm part of the PTS in SWTOR, but they don't really allow everyone to play all the things. They just want you to play a segment of things, and a lot of the other things are in-house tested. Whereas Blizzard lets you test all the things, which I think is the best way to go about it. Server merging, you can't exactly test all the things, right? You can't put that on the PTS and hope and go, hey, what's broken here? Hey, is this robot doing this? No, bringing up brand new software, taking stuff from 17 servers and cranking them into 5 large servers, moving West Coast data centers to East Coast data centers. It's a monumental task. And the biggest problem is there's people who have nothing better to do with their lives than sit there and play video games all day. I know I'm decrying my own community base, not a big chunk of you, but the toxic part of our communities, and they get all up in arms because, God forbid, they have to actually wait. OMG, Becky, what the hell's wrong with your parents? Did they not teach you that sometimes you have to wait for things, little Johnny? So that's one of the problems. And for people like that who people started threatening, well, I'm gonna unsub because this took so long. Well, good. Fuck off. No one likes you. No one wants you. Leave. You are part of the problem, not only in gaming, but in society in general. I bet you bitch and scream because you don't get your way, or something didn't turn out the way you really wanted it to do, or how you were told it was gonna be. Guess what? That's real life. Suck it up, Buttercup. Another big problem, this has been a pet peeve of mine for years, being someone who's been a content creator for years within the WoW community and in the SWTOR community, and now launching more heavily into the YouTube community. That's more news, I can't really say much on that one. But people are so misinformed, so uninformed, and this bleeds over into real life anyways. I mean, a lot of people just stick their heads in the sand like, what's news? I mean, you can argue whatever you want to, you know, I don't want to get political about it, but it also goes into the gaming world. There are a lot of people who are just happy just to play the game and then get pissed off when something breaks because they don't know what's happening. I have an idea. Open up Google, type in what's happening, WoW, World of Warcraft, what's happening, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and maybe get informed. How about you get on Twitter and instead of bitching about everything, follow the devs, see what's happening, follow the patch notes, see what's going on there. If you follow these people, do these things, guess what? You're gonna have more information. That more information should generally tell you and help you realize that sometimes things break and things are going to, take a little longer than usual, or you're not going to get that specific raid you're hoping for. They're saying it'll take a little longer. Now, some dev companies are a bit more transparent with things. BioWare, like Blizzard's very transparent in a lot of things. BioWare is not so much transparent in a lot of things, but they have gotten much better with communicating with the community, so I can't give them too much crap on that. But be informed, just like in real life, just like in the gaming world. You need to be informed, believe me. It'll help you out a lot more. Because the people who go on the forums, the people who go on social media, these twit sticks who go on there bitching about this, that, or the other, and have no clue what they're talking about, they come out looking more like assholes and idiots. And no one takes you seriously. I'm talking to you, toxic troll dudes and dudettes. No one takes you seriously. You are a cancer in our communities and in our society. Now, some people may be like, oh, boo me. You shouldn't, they might have a justifiable right. No, they don't. I'm sorry. No. People, stop defending these idiots. That's like defending morons who do something stupid in real life. Well, they had a bad upbringing. Nope. They made the personal decision to do something stupid. It's on them. It's on no one else. Same goes with the trolls in our gaming community. A lot of them take the personal opportunity not to be informed and start bitching about things. That's on them. That's on no one else. They're too damn lazy to Google in patch notes for World of Warcraft, patch notes for SWTOR, patch notes for whatever game I love to play. What's going on in this game? Oh, let's follow the game itself on Twitter or MySpace, the hell, or whatever thing you're socially on, and see what they have to say. Oh, maybe I should calm my tits a little bit and I should go outside and look at the sun. Well, not nowadays, it's kind of cold, but still, go outside and look at the sun and talk to real people. Come on, get off your lazy ass, stop being a stereotype within the gaming community, and be a productive member of it. What? There was a poll not too long ago, and this is something I've been thinking about recently, and the poll talked about how people digest or consume creator content or content creation, how they get their news, how they do whatever. And some of it was really surprising to me. The top main way people get their information about games or watch things about their games is via video. So YouTube, that's the biggest way they get it. And then it goes down to streamers. Now this is a Twitter poll, but still a lot of people followed it and a lot of it made sense. Because that's where the main population is, because how we consume things in society is a lot different today than how we did it 10 years ago. 10 years ago was the big blogiverse, right? People loved blogs. Blogs came in last, which I'm not surprised about, sadly, because people don't read anymore, which, again, this dovetails into this whole situation, but blogs aren't a thing. I know a few bloggers within the gaming community, and they do great jobs. Now, as a podcaster who, I know I've taken a break from podcasting just to get my YouTube channel up and running, I've had to ask myself questions like, well, should I continue the podcasting format and juggle YouTube, or should I move everything to video content? That's something I'm juggling right now. That is something I'm asking myself to do. I have a big following on the podcast, and I'm going to have to be able to translate that into the YouTube world. But this just goes to show where people are leaning when it comes to consuming content. I kind of feel like this rant has turned into 2 segments I could have done on YouTube, but whatever. But the thing is, the information is out there. There are some great YouTubers, some great podcasters out there, some great bloggers out there, some great resource websites to go to. Like for SWTOR, Dolphi.net is a great tool of resource for information. Tor community is pretty good as well. Wowhead for World of Warcraft is awesome. MMO Champions, pretty good. It covers a lot of other things than just World of Warcraft. As a content creator, as someone who's done podcasting for years, someone who did a lot of World of Warcraft podcasting and SWTOR podcasting, even beforehand, I've always had that thirst to know. That I want to know what's happening, and that's translated into the gaming world. So I stand here dumbfounded by people who can care less about information and then get pissed off when things don't go their way. Now, that's also something that pisses me off in real life outside of the gaming people. People who shout and say all types of shit without actually having an informed opinion. They just shout crap out there and hope that it sticks. But when presented with, facts and information about whatever it is they're talking about that might go contrary to what they're talking about, they start bitching and screaming. And you see that on the forums too. They try to come up with, well, they should have told us. And people are like, well, they did tell us. No, they didn't really tell us. It just said, oh, between this time and this time. That's not really real, That's dumb. Fuck you, BioWare. I'm unsubbing. It's like, well, good. So, to the trolls out there, here's a suggestion. Little twit sticks, get informed, shut up, and be productive part of the community, or leave. Be gone. We don't need you. The devs don't need you. They don't need that type of shit. They have enough crap going on that they need to deal with. Go away. You're not making yourself look cool at all. There is no advancement for you within our community. You are a stain on our community. You are a jackass. And people out there who have uber feelings about God knows what and are overly sensitive about everything, who say, well, I like to see both sides. Stop. You're giving them fuel. Stop trying to say, well, we need to understand them. No, we do not. All that is encouraging them to continue. I know some people might disagree, and that is awesome. Go ahead and disagree. Put your comments in the comment section below, and we'll have a conversation about it. But from my experience living in this world and my degrees in psychology and other things, experience in dealing with people, is that people who defend these people by saying we need to understand them a little bit, they might have a justifiable point. Yeah, you're enabling them. Stop. You're almost becoming as bad as they are. Now, that's probably going to get some hate. I'm used to that in the communities. I get some hate from some big names in the communities, and I'm nice enough not to drop names. But you know what? Sorry, I'm not an apologist for anyone. If you're going to pull shit that's stupid, I'm going to call you on it. That's just my nature. That's just how I am. So, this was a long rant. But it is what it is. My friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation about it. Am I being a bit too mean? Am I being a meanie pants? Should we all get together and get some coloring books and sing Kumbaya? Or should these uninformed people who are toxic wastes in our community just leave? Put your comments in the comment section below. How can we make things better? I want to hear about it. Make sure to hit the like button. That helps the channel out a lot, because as we continue to grow, I just love you guys. That was a weird transition, but I do. I love you guys. Anyways, have yourself a good one. We'll see you on the flip side. Remember, don't be a twit stick. Don't be toxic. Be informed. Don't talk out of your ass. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye now.